Welcome and hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I tried streaming this on Twitch, but apparently that didn't work out well, so I am back on YouTube. Hence, my journey in Twitch didn't become like that venture I wanted to be, because I was literally invisible in that platform. I decided to come back to YouTube. So, first things first, I am painting a Stormcast Eternal so I can donate it to my local board gaming shop. Uh, why am I doing this, you might ask? I'm doing this because I really want to make the hobby accessible and hopefully make people get into it and whatnot, because nobody is into mini painting nor Warhammer at all in my area, which is not cool and not cool at all. Now I really need to get rid of some of the colors on my brush, because apparently I got too much. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. So as you can see, I have couple of so the camera should be here. Okay, good. I have couple of figures there painted and ready. I was doing that while I was streaming on Twitch, which is really not cool because nothing happened there, and I'm not gonna dwell into that, but I was buried down into the algorithm and nobody could see me, which is why I returned here to you guys to show you what's going on here. Now, as I do this, I will speak, of course. I have to get some of the color off my brush though, because it's becoming too much. Now I have also OBS on the other monitor because I really want to see the camera angles and everything. Now, so far so good. I'm actually planning finishing this mini in about an hour or something, but we'll see how much time it will take me, because apparently it will not be a straightforward journey, at least from the looks of it. Now I'm gonna move on my other monitor. I have a Stormcast Eternal. I'm trying to make it as box accurate as possible, so you're gonna have to bear with me. What does it say here? I think there is some sort of a writing there, but we'll see it later, I guess. I'm just trying to straighten any edges or whatnot. Just I'm trying to be consistent in my color and everything. Not to mention, I'm gonna do my best afterwards to put as much as highlighting and shadows if possible, but we'll see what happens, because I have couple of tutorials that I watched before I paint my Adeptus Sororitas, and there I can use the expertise people have and everything. Yes, probably I can for the Stormcast Eternals as well, but since I'm not a Age of Sigmar uh, nor painter, not player nor painter, I thought to myself, let's give it my take, basically. Just try to do this on my own. Let's see what happens. See what I've learned over the couple of months that I'm painting minis, just so I can basically gauge my own skills, let's say. And yeah, this is why I'm doing this, to gauge my own skills and, if possible, make a good mini and raise awareness. Hello, hi, thank you for joining in. If you want to ask questions, what's going on, what am I doing, yada yada, please be sure to ask. I respond to chat since I have the time and everything. Yeah, so please don't be shy. In the meantime, you're listening to the Dawn of War OSTs with me, because I also listen to OSTs while I paint, because that's the best way that I can listen to some sort of a music and not get DMCA into oblivion. This is a belt, so I'm not gonna paint it all gold because I would like to paint that belt in belt colors, let's say. I'm gonna put this onto my holder though, because this is becoming a problem to hold the mini all the time and paint it consistently. I'm also trying to position the mini as well on a good camera angle, because I'm trying to be aware of my camera angles. Let's see. I'm also gonna pull up my OBS on the other monitor so I can see what's going on. Yeah. Oh, this was a good decision to connect my phone as a webcam. Best decision I've ever made. Other cameras were not focusing and not picking up all of the stuff that I'm doing here. This is perfect. Now, as I'm doing this, I really want to keep it as close to the original as possible, but as I said, I'm gonna paint the belt as I want it, because I really want some detail, and if somebody sees this in the shop, I would like them to consider actually getting into the hobby. So if I do my best, that'd be great. And also, I really don't want to do a mediocre job, because come on, who wants to do a mediocre job? Everybody wants to do the best, right? Now again, don't be shy. If you want to ask questions, go ahead, ask them away. I am not a stuck up or whatnot. I will answer everything to the best of my abilities. Now let's fix my Play-Doh here and attach the shield. So the shield will be gold in the inside. This little part here should be white, and the outer should be blue. Now I will go on the outer edges with the Retributor armor, because I have some left here. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go with the shield because I have some left, and also this part of the mini should be dry already, and I need to apply a second coat onto it. As you can see, this coat is not consistent whatsoever. I do not dilute my colors, but sorry for that. I do not dilute my colors, but they still don't have great coverage, every single one of them. Retributor armor apparently is one of those colors. They are not that consistent. Now, I am trying to get some more color onto it, but it's a hard venture. Let me see if there is more color left here. No, not really. I'm gonna pick up one more out of the bottle. Leaving it on the palette. Right, again, let's go. I'm gonna use this to apply to the back of the mini. Okay, now this is something better. I'm gonna fix this part. I'm gonna apply some Corvus Black for the parts where we have soft parts of the armor. I completely forgot about it, but on gold it will stand out for sure, since Retributor armor is some sort of a golden color anyway. Okay, let's continue with this thing. Okay, the back of it is done. Now the front. I need to elevate it a bit. No worries. Okay, great. I I will have to use a lot of Retributor gold on this mini. Sorry, Retributor armor, that is. Done. Good. Now, more color. These rivets I will go ahead and paint with lead belcher later, just to make them stand out. Need to apply some color here as well. And this part is done. Great. Now let's get the swordy part. I'm gonna have to hold it on me hands here. My finger is already drenched in the Retributor gold. Retributor armor, sorry. Okay, now let's pick up some more color for the pommel of the sword. Done. Good. Great. Now let's pick up the other foot and the head of our Eternal. Let's pick up the color. Now the head itself is really good, has a really good coat, but I will paint the back of it because apparently the back of it kinda suffered a good coat there. I really need to clean my brush though, because it's becoming a problem. It's getting dry and all. Okay. And by dry, I mean the paint itself dries over the brush, which is not a thing you want to see while painting minis. Now let's turn that a bit so you guys can see. I am applying a second coat, basically, to the mini, because we need that consistent color all around the figure. Yes, some places will be revisited with some shadows, but first we need to apply a good base color. Base color is always the fundamental thing we need to work towards. Pick this up. Good. Now here as well, Corvus Black will be added later once we are ready to make our effects and whatnot on the figure itself. Now for more color this time around, I'm gonna shake the bottle because I need it to be a bit more consistent. Let's see. Yeah, you guys already can see this second layer is covering every part that we needed to be covered again, which is nice because this means only with 2 coats I'm done basing the mini. We have some left here though. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna put some more onto the face of it as well, just in case. And here on the neck. It's a bit of a problem because it moves too much. Done. Now let's go for the breastplate. I also have to go for the hands and things as well. I completely forgot about those. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Now first the breastplate. Now this side of it, I believe was covered pretty nicely, but still I'm gonna cover it once more just in case to make a consistent color. You can't see anything, now you can see. Now I will probably have to remove it from the holder as well though, because I would like to fix the edges of it as well. And this time around, very better. I mean, very much better. Very much better. Come on, listen to me speak. I can't even speak. I think I hit the camera. Yep, I did. I'm very sorry about that. I am losing my speech here for some reason. I'm very sorry about that. Here we go. A close up to what am I doing here. And my paint is almost gone. I need another blob of paint. This is nice coverage though. Like, at least it's a color which can cover a good surface, because many other colors, as you will see with the white later on, are hard to get onto surfaces. Now, as this is done, I'm gonna get a bit more retributor armor and use it for the edges, and whatever is left will be used for the hands and whatever. Now let's get the edges here. So this edge, I believe it's covered pretty nicely, but still I would like to cover it just in case. This side as well. My dog is trying to enter again. She's trying to enter every stream. This is just a normal thing now. It's because when I'm streaming, I'm trying to be isolated as possible. That's the reason why am I away from my dog. But she doesn't understand that I'm streaming. So now here, as I understand, only this part should be gold. Like here, which I will paint only that part gold. The other part should be this should be white, and the other places should be blue. So as you you didn't saw, but you will see I have only Magrage blue in my collection. I do not have Cantor blue, so basically I will be applying a creative liberty on how it's gonna look as far as the blue goes. Now here we will need one more coat for sure here. I'm not even like stressing it. I'm not even gonna try and coat it again. It's just I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go back later. Oh, so this one probably I'm gonna make it as the shield itself. I'm gonna make the center blue, center golden, and the outer edges white. I'm gonna try to make it like as good as possible. Now first though, let's get the outer side of the shoulder pole. These probably are pauldrons or something. Should be. Done. I'm gonna coat it once more, so I don't have a problem with this. Oh, did this one have some as well? Yeah, it did. Completely forgot about it. Okay, good. Now the center of it. 1 second. I really need to change this picture. I'm trying also to see to look at Age of Sigmar minis, as in the Eternals themselves, so I can paint it as close as possible, because I really want all of the minis to look as close as possible to the originals. but also taking some creative liberties as well. I can't really figure out how this should look. The spear itself, that is. We'll go back and try to find out. Oh, I'm very sorry about this. What's this? I'm very sorry, I'm hitting the camera all the time. I'm very sorry about that. Just that I'm not used to it, guys. Please bear with me. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the handle part will be blue for sure. This part will be lead belcher and this part will be retributor armor. Let's go. I mean, it's golden anyway. Oh. Okay. Now I really need to pull up my OBS on my second monitor so I can see what in the hell I'm doing. Because I would like to see what you guys see. Which was nothing a second ago. Now, I'm gonna stop the music, by the way, because I might need to apply some other music afterwards. And also, the music kind of depressed me, not gonna lie to you guys. I can't really use a lot of like good music here and whatnot. It's just that it's one of those things. Okay, let's clean the brush. It's becoming annoying to all the retributor armor. Not gonna lie, it's one of the biggest retributor armor using sessions for me, and my hands will be dirty because also it comes out of the bottle real bad. Everything with it kind of sucks, but it's a nice color. And apparently this is the color of the Eternals. Now, should I have streamed this over my phone directly? Probably yes, but could I have got this type of stream on and all the effects and I mean not the effects so I can record it and whatnot? No. Oh my god. Good. Now its hands should be also retributor armor. Which is just, I'll say, annoying at best. Now I'm gonna make this inside crest retributor armor because it needs to be retributor armor in my opinion, and the outer edge will be white, but I hope I get it right. Hold on a minute, why am I not sticking this into the... There we go. Now let's do this. Almost there. Nice. Yeah, it's not visible. Very sorry. I'm painting this part of it. It's just that I wanted to see it to the best of my ability. Probably it will need another coat as well. At least that's what I think. The hand itself should be golden as well, so I am starting to paint the hands now because I am gonna be behind on hands and I really don't wanna like leave them behind because I would like to be finished with the Retributor armor and not to dwell on it a second more than I need. Hence why I'm gonna start painting the hands. I'm gonna try to apply as much as color to the hands as well as into I mean if I can put some shadows and highlights onto them I will, but we'll see what happens. So far, at least as I see it here on the Games Workshop site, the Eternals mostly are golden, even their hand armor. So I will be making it golden. I'm not trying to cover a lot of stuff because this will require one more coat for sure. I'm just trying to cover as much as... Oh, those were leather. Okay, I'll leave them on this side of the mini and I'll paint them afterwards. I didn't think it's leather. At least on the side it's golden. I'll fix it, no worries. I painted leather a lot on my Adeptus Sororitas, so I will be able to fix it easy. I'm just trying to cover every single tiny bit of spot. Just by the way, to mention, these are all base coated with Chaos Black, if you're wondering. It really makes the golden color pop, by the way. So, as I knew I'm gonna paint this golden, I decided to prime it with Chaos Black as well. Now I see a couple of areas which are okay, done, dusted. I'm gonna paint the pommel last. Really, I really don't want to bother with the pommel now. Now this also needs to be golden. Is there a... Okay, there is some leather which will be painted in leather colors, of course. Now let's put this into display here. Okay. This part of the mini probably won't be visible, but still, I really want to do a good job. I don't want to just paint the mini for show. It's just that I'm trying to do a good job here. So the guy who sees this can be at least intrigued and interested into the hobby. So we can, let's say, get some interest on the hobby and if possible, of course, gain some mini painters and maybe even Warhammer players. I mean, if need be, I'm gonna make myself an Age of Sigmar army. I have a Adeptus Sororitas which is getting painted at this point in time, but if someone wants to play Age of Sigmar instead of 40k, I will be more than glad to oblige and play with them. For the hands, again, probably those won't be visible as well. But I'm a perfectionist and I will paint it to the last detail. As these are the handles. Oh, sorry, you're not. Yeah, you're not seeing anything now. You can see shit. Okay, good. Now these are, as I said, probably not so visible areas of the mini itself, but I'm painting them anyway, just to do a decent job. Okay, let's leave this here. Now, the breastplate, the legs. Hold on, I'll not move it. So the legs, the head, and the front breastplate are painted. This is also painted and ready. Hold on, here's the camera. Okay, focus please. Okay, good. These are all painted. Now, this breastplate is also. Oh, sorry. This is the breastplate. It's. Come on, focus. It is also ready, as in by the gold standard. Now I'm just gonna finish with all of the gold parts because I really want to finish with all of the gold parts. Now, my spear. Hold on. Where did the shoulder plate go? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. I kinda got scared for a second there. Okay, now let's finish the spear and the shoulder plate here because I would like to be done with all of the gold, as I said, because I really don't want to come back to gold again once I clean up my brush. Now, that's why I'm not being that careful with the gold, because even if I paint somewhere, like I'll just paint over it anyway. But still, even though I'm not being that careful with the gold, I'm still trying to be as careful as possible because I really don't want to make any more codes than I need to make. Here we go. I need more. Yeah. Nice. Let's paint the inside and the outer edge. Nice. This is how it looks. Now the whole hand needs to be second coated as well. I added too much paint there. Just hold it like this. I added too much paint, but I can distribute it, so I'll find it then there. I believe I left some of my brush there. No, it was not a brush, it was dust speck. Okay. And now the ornament inside of the shoulder to be second coated. I really need to turn it towards myself so I can see. One second, guys. So I'm working on this small detail here is a pain and a half. Done. Now let's finish the spear itself because it still has some areas which are need to be coated second time. Right here. I'm sorry that I'm trying to I'm just finishing the edges as well, because these edges will be the, let's say, game changer basically. Because whoever solves this, they're gonna see the model first, yes, but if they look closer, they will see all of these details that I made, so it can look even better. These edges in particular, I believe, are a crucial part of making the mini shine. Done. Oh, no, not done, not done. This pillow should be also gold color until there. Almost done with the shoulder. All of these tight places I need to get into. Come on. I really didn't want to paint it that shoulder blade now. So, hold on, I see on camera that I missed a place. Done. Okay, this shoulder is done as well. The pommel I will paint later, because I really don't want to mess with the pommel right now. So we are moving on to this shoulder plate, and then we're gonna move on to the shield afterwards. This is a lot of, oh, sorry for that. This is a lot of retributor armor I'm using. It's just too much even for my liking. Okay, I need to distribute this evenly. Let's get in there. Okay, done. I'm just trying to do a decent job here as well, as in decent and fast as well. I will be donating this mini these days. It's just I wanna make it on one go, and if possible, make it under a couple of hours. It's gonna take me, I think, at least two from the looks of it. At least that's what I think, but we'll see at the end how much time it took me. I really don't want to damage the paint, and I also don't know how to catch this mini. Somehow have to rotate it. This part won't be visible anyway, but this top part of the hand will be, hence why I'm doing all my best here to catch it as... Okay, done. Good. Now let's move on to the shield. Now the shield itself has a golden ornament inside, which first I'm gonna paint that. Here we go. I don't know what's it. Oh wow, it's 40 minutes, and I already did something about 20 minutes on Twitch as well. this might not happen in one stream. Yeah, but it is what it is. I might have to continue painting tomorrow. By the looks of it. This was only the golden part, by the way. I didn't think it would take me this much time. And my dog is going bonkers. And probably I will leave it in 1 hour sessions. I'm sorry, I felt silent for a second, but look at this beauty. I'm gonna put one more. This might not get second coated, by the way, because from the get-go it looks amazing. Okay, now let's paint the outer edges of the shield. As I see it, it has all of the outer edges covered on the box art. I'm gonna make here as well some highlights and whatnot. The inside of it is also gold, by the way. As in, by inside I mean here these edges. I'm gonna get in there first. It's just really weird to hold this shield and paint over it. Okay, done. I think I hit the ornament itself, which was not cash money. I will have to second coat it for sure. Let's move on. Oh, hold on a minute. So you guys can't see it, but I'll show it to you later. Now let's just go like this. The whole shield is bizarre, really, as in the whole thing is gold and blue, and they are just basically getting one into other. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll see in the end product. I'm just trying to get rid of all of the color off my brush there. Do I need to second coat anything else? I don't think so. Okay, I guess this will be this will be the end of the stream soon, because it's getting late here. Actually, no. You know what? I'll continue. Maybe an hour still. I don't know if I have green light from my wife, but I hope she doesn't mind. I wonder what will happen if I do this. Nothing really. Okay, good. I just put out the light in my room because it's cozier for me, and I'm under a ring light anyway, so it is what it is. This Retributor Gold invaded all my palette, by the way. It's just being really bad with my palette. Probably should be blue inside, but I can't see the inside of the shield, as in inside. Now let's get that part. So right there, you'll see me paint inside of the shield itself, which sorry for the bad word there. Chromes This is not nice. That gold there will be a problem afterwards. Okay. This is not cool. I will remove the gold ASAP from here. This is a job for the other brush, really. I'm trying to get it. So what am I doing is, as you can see, I am trying to remove all of the paint from there because I really don't want to deal with gold later. My wet palette did a real good job here this time around. Now let's get a dry brush. This is a synthetic brush, by the way. I use it just to remove moisture. And now, with the Citadel starter brush, let's do the inner circle, inner side of the shield. I'm gonna start from this side because the other side is all still a bit moist. I really want to pull it up on my eyes, but here we go. Much better. Let's pick up some more. Okay. Yes, there is some residue, but it's not that much. I can deal with that, sure. But with whatever was on there earlier, I couldn't deal with it. Much better. Let's leave it to rest a bit. I will apply one more coat in a moment here, but if you have any questions what I'm doing, why am I doing it, please be sure to ask. Now let's get my M brush again, pick up color and do this one more time. And my paint, I believe, is dry. Yet again, the Retributor armor doesn't seem to amaze me because it's drying real fast. And by it doesn't seem to amaze me, I mean it doesn't stop to amaze me because it's drying up real fast, and I hate it. I'm not gonna add on them, like on the center detail, because I really don't need it to. The center detail came out perfectly. Now I'm gonna recoat the sides of the shield because I kinda need to. And I hope after I'm done with this, I don't have to use Retributor armor anymore through the rest of this painting session because I hate it. I believe I also picked up a lot of color as well because as I'm looking at my palette right now, it's too much and I might recoat also. Right, you know what? I'm gonna leave it down at the table in a moment. Just need to cover these parts as well. I forgot about it. Okay, done. I'm gonna leave it on the table and I'm gonna put a second coat just in case onto the ornament itself. But I really need to pin it down. Why I don't want to touch the model is because I really don't want to get anything more of the model and onto my hands. This is the best way of doing this. Done. Good. Now, I believe I should be done with the gold, but inside I need one more coat, as in inside of the shield, those little lines I made with the S brush, sorry, the starter brush. Now, let's put it onto the model holder. Let's see what's gonna happen now. I'm picking up just little specks of gold at the tip of my brush. I'm doing small lines. No rush now, because yes, I really want to finish this tonight, but if I have to, I will do one more stream tomorrow to finish it. No rush. I do not take this as a defeat, it's a learning curve. Okay, and the top side. Okay, great. Well, this was quite annoying, but I got there. Now, let's get on with the blue. At least I really want to finish the shield. So, for the blue, I will be using a greige blue, which is the color I have really. I really had to use something else, as in the correct color, which is contour blue, but I am not able to use contour blue because I don't have it. Hence why I will be using greige blue. And I will actually use the starter brush as well, because actually what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pick up color of this brush, so I won't be wasting any color. And now, let's see. Let's apply. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry. Even here I need to thin it a bit, because apparently it's not really nicely distributed. Okay. What I'm doing right now is basically I'm distributing whatever is left on the mini and on my brush. I'm being very careful because this thing, around the ornament, this thing should be white, and it will be a pain to paint it in white, hence why I'm being very careful with my blue here. I'm doing my best to distribute as much as blue as possible on the shield. My dog is being a pain for my wife. Apparently she wants to come in here, but as I'm streaming I cannot deal with my dog. Now this won't be as good as I wanted it to be, but it will have at least 2 coats anyway. So far so good though. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. How I imagined it. Oh no, I hit that lightning thingy. I believe I hit a bit of the shield itself, which is not cool because I'm gonna have to pick up gold again. And I will fix it now because it's better I fix it now. I wanna pick up gold again. I really don't want to pick up gold again. I'm fixing as we go, but apparently ain't gonna happen, hence I really don't want to use my Kolinsky brush for this. Okay, this was my Layer S brush. Let's clean this brush right quick and pick up the blue again. Blue is not a nice color to work with, I will give you that. I don't like to work with it. After I'm done base coating this with blue, I will be done for the stream, because as I said, my dog is being a pain for my wife and I really want to help her. Actually no, I have a lot of color on the table, so I am not gonna leave that color to dry. Oh sorry, you're not seeing anything. I'm not gonna leave that color to dry, and yeah, hence I will be painting blue until that color is off my palette. I believe I picked up too much, by the way, because there is not enough blue. Yes, we need to justify that much blue. Okay, now those parts I will paint later. I'll just remove this and pick up the shoulder. Give me a moment, I'll mute myself so my dog can come. Okay, I will be finishing the stream here because it's getting late in my location, and I will make these couple of last brush strokes and finish it right here and continue with the painting and the stream of this mini tomorrow. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Do hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss anything what I do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, yeah, be careful with that gold color. Bye bye.